Hey, this is Lance with 20-Sided Night. For our December 2018 video, we're giving away minis. They're actually spell effect miniatures from Dungeons & Dragons. But they're fit for any game. They're spell effects from Divine Might and Arcane Fury. We picked these up from Haster Games on State Street in Salt Lake City, Utah. They're a great store. It's a beautiful location, and check them out. You can see on here it does have a lot of different effects. Things from dancing lights to different versions of Bigby's hand, and some elemental weapons going on that look really cool. Spiritual weapons.
I think there's even an unseen servant in there.
Yeah.
Some sort of ghost horse that you can summon through various ways.
Yeah, they're pretty rad. So yeah, whoever's playing, so you won't have to play Theater of the Mind for your weapons anymore. And so in order to get into winning these, just go ahead and subscribe and drop a comment in any of our videos except for this one to be entered. And so without getting too extra about that, we're just gonna... Oh yes, of course, safety first. Gotta get an awkward angle. And we're gonna slice this.
Wait, you're being kind of insane, not cutting towards yourself.
Oh yes, of course.
You look dangerously.
You always have to cut towards yourself and hold the blade, kids. Mm-hmm. Put that there.
Safety first.
Yes. And so, by the way, I'll know it's multiple takes if I do end up bleeding from the hands. So let's take a look what's in here. Actually do come pretty nicely packaged for anybody who does. Look at that.
Yeah, if you don't want to just sort of throw them in a box.
Yeah.
Because unlike most people who have a bunch of minis, the good old battle fish and tackle box, some of these might have to keep this box.
Yeah. So let's take a look at what we got here. The first one is the Grasping Vine. I'll just set this bad boy right there for now. Don't worry, whoever wins this December giveaway, you will win the full set. First is Grasping Vine. Great for a druid out there.
I do like how they made that one solid. The other one's more ethereal because magic.
And also the children are made of cereal. Let's see here. This next one, this beauty right here is the Unseen Servant. Let's get that in focus. And I really like having a miniature for the Unseen Servant. I've been using sometimes you get like an invisible grandma, is what I get a lot of times. Yeah, as the Unseen Servant. That's really cool. Oh man, I actually really like this one for a specific character that I play who is constantly in my heart. If I can get that to focus right there in that. That's an elemental weapon that is lightning. That's a good old lightning hammer if you're playing a Thor-like character. Likes a good old battle hammer.
Or
Tempest Cleric.
Susan.
Tempest Cleric. Oh, there's something for Susan here in a bit. Or if you're a more Aesir-like character, the elemental weapon fire is a flaming sword. This can be your blade of justice or a bane of a nightmarish and abyssal rebuke to strike down those who stand against your path.
Something to cook a turkey.
Yeah, if you're stabbing a turkey real deep.
Yeah, or if it's like your Superman, you're gonna wildly misuse your powers to just cook a turkey.
I do like a lot of there's a lot of good detail on these. This is elemental weapon acid. It's a bow and arrow.
Oh yeah, for Melsif's arrow.
And the detail on these is really nice. If our cameras can pick it up there for that, you can see there's little ensconcings and whatnot, and carvings, even in the translucent ones.
Yeah, it's even dripping.
Yeah, it's even dripping. You can notice sort of right there. It's the plastic. It does sort of the resin. It does sort of go in a way where the color sort of molds off of it. The last of the elemental, they're snugged in really tight, so you can know that they're going to be good in shipping. The elemental weapon of ice or cold is an axe, a battle axe. It's got the good old classic two-headed axe there. Again, the detail on these, I feel like a QVC host is really great. It's got the different hand grips are in there. It's got a cool little design on the axe itself. And we are giving these out. One lucky winner in the month of December is going to win this full set. So drop comments down below in the comments of our other videos to win these miniatures. And that covers the elemental weapons. The next one that we're going to do is going to be, if I can get it out of there, Dancing Lights. And with this one, it really does explain what the spell does. In 5e Dancing Lights, it sends several lights up into either a separate or into a vaguely humanoid shape, and that's exactly what that does. What they see is probably like a phantasm or whatnot, made of different motes of
Or like a weird constellation sort of thing going on.
Yeah, definitely. This one right here. This one is Cloud of Daggers, as you can see there, and it's exactly what it says. You can make out the different daggers swirling about, ready to cascade all over. Nope, ready to cascade all over whoever's dumb enough to get in your path. Again, Hasses does have a lot of these. Hashtag Games and State, so go on in and say 20-sided Knight sent you. You'll get the loveliness of being able to buy one of these if you're not lucky enough to win, and I'll get a beating. Yeah, they're a great store. I really do. So if you ever see us over there, we play on Sundays. This is Tanta's Floating Disc. And seeing this Tanta's Floating Disc in actual form, it does sort of tell me what you would use a spell for. I always thought it was kind of useless spell, but looking at it,
gotta carry something.
Yeah, if you gotta carry something where your DM is probably better than me DMing, where you actually do take carry weight into consideration, it's a good spell to sort of have and not toss away. For some reason, like this one the most. It is Mage Hand, and you can see my hands through it. It's a good old blue gripper there. It looks very Eldritch and arcane. The fingers are sort of gnarled and very spectrally and spiky. Again, it has a nice translucent effect that these all sort of have, where you can see through it, and you can really see you can really position where your caster is going to be using this.
Yeah, because for everyone else, anyone who's not Arcane Trickster, the Mage Hand, it does, it has like a weird hand.
Yeah, this one here, it is the spiritual weapon, and it's a mace. It's really good for, like, say, if a light cleric is casting spiritual weapon, or somebody who doesn't have martial abilities to it. It looks like it's a flanged mace. It does have a lot of cool etchings into it.
Energy coming off of it.
And with spiritual weapon, it does have a movement of its own, so this would be great to track where you are. And this is Spiritual Weapon Warhammer, and I have a character this would be perfect for. We mentioned her a lot, the mighty Susan herself. She won't be able to keep this, but you will. Look at that. It's actually really nice.
Yeah. Spikes looks like they'd hurt.
That Spiritual Weapon on there for the Warhammer. And so now we're going to get into a lot of the cool, like a lot of these spells are together. We'll go to all the big these hands ones. At the same together, but this is Arcane Gates, and I see this having a lot of uses, not just as a spell, but also sort of if you do want a sort of glowing portal in your game. Say if you're using these as a DM, say you're trying to really make sure that the group knows that there is a special mote of arcane magic and might in your game. Maybe it could be like a portal to the elemental plane of air or water, especially. Got that nice blue coloring to it.
Or it could be that one screw you over portal from good old Battle Tomb Floors, where it's like, hey, you walk in there and you go back to the beginning of the dungeon, but you're naked.
Yeah, that could be perfect for that. Or it could be, okay, how close are you to the blue glowing vortex? I like this one a lot. It's a special pony for every grand adventurer or paladin, and it's super pretty. I do like the highlighting on the mane and tail and whatnot. The saddlebag looks nice.
Wait, Lance, are you saying that you a grown man likes that pretty pony?
Shut up. I do like this horse, this Phantom Steed. I know Phantom Steed is a wizard ability, but it can also be Fine Steed from if you're playing as a paladin. It's really, or you can just have it double as a nightmare. Say if it's coming through the abyssal plane, it has a blue mane of wreath. It is wreathed in the blue flames that glow hotter than red. There you go.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And now these last three here.
You mean these hands?
Yes, of course. These hands will mess up any adventurer or mess up any group of kobolds. First, the best color in the world, blue. Blue big hand. It's grasping, reaching out to grab somebody. It looks like it's gonna force choke somebody. Maybe. If you want to take a look at that.
Or give a real firm handshake.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you're dating its daughter, you gotta be like, oh, hello, sir.
Yes.
So that's why you're training and doing all this adventuring.
Yeah. Again, to be entered into this giveaway, just drop a comment down into any of our other videos and subscribe to our channel, and we will pick these winners who won these at the end of December. And while I'm doing this, I want to say congratulations to our winner for November. It's going to be Daniel Scholar. Just go ahead and send us an email to 20sidednight@gmail.com so we can get the ball rolling on sending you out that Alien Archive 2 for Starfinder. It's full of a lot of cool stuff, as our faithful and beautiful Vanna White is taking out the Bigby's hand. They are snug in there, though, so you don't have to worry about nothing like that. This one, it's saying stop, or I'm talk to the hand. It's red. They'll make your party dead.
Or it's giving just a real sick turkey belly.
Bigby's forceful interposing hand. There you go. And the last one on the list, a big fist.
Yeah, that one just punching. There's no.
It's not giving you knuckles. It's just gonna punch you right in your mouth. It is Bigby's clenched fist. Aside from punching, I could also see this now choking really any smaller adventure to death with it. They do feel nice. Again, it's got all the nice details. You can tell they put a wash on it after.
I don't even know what that is.
And they put a wash on it after from what it looks like. Cause like you can see like the knuckles and there's like little shadowing and whatnot going on in there. But yeah, it's a really nice. These are a really nice set of minis. You can get yours from either Haster Games on State, or drop us a comment and subscribe. Again, I want to say congratulations to November's winner, Daniel Scholar. Go ahead and send us an email to 20sidednight@gmail.com. And I want to thank you again for watching 20 Sided Night, and bye for now.